Hi everyone, welcome to Last Minute Coders. My name is Vinay. Hope you guys are doing well. In this video, we are going to learn how we can export our gallery data to CSV file. Okay, so we have this gallery with us. So as you can see up here, there are some sample data, and here we can name our file name. So let's give like a demo file. Let me give like file name like this, and if I hit on this export to CSV button, so this gallery data will be exported to a CSV file. Okay, so you can see up here one CSV file. See, this demo file.csv has been opened up here. I can go to file, I can save this file, okay, to my local system. But as you can see up here, I'm able to export this data up here. So this is what we are going to learn in this video. I hope you guys are excited, and if you are, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon too, so you don't miss any upcoming notification. Like this video, share it with your colleagues. Always I'm open to your comments. So let's start this video without further ado. Alright, so here we are on our blank canvas. So I've created one app with the name Export Gallery to CSV. And as you can see, like currently we have completely nothing. So we will create a design for our app first. So here we are on our tree view. Go to insert, add one label. Let's add one header. Okay. Make its height as 70, font size 26 maybe. Center align, font weight semi bold. Let's give it like font color white, background color this blue color. Okay, very well and good. And here we will say export gallery data to CSV, something like this we can say. Okay, and what I like is go to your screen, add one icon. Let's search for home. So this is home icon we will use. Okay, let me drag it all the way to the right hand side. For its width I'll say 70, for its height also I'll say 70. Okay, now let me align it properly. Let's give its color white. Okay, I'll use the same color, see this, and then I'll go to custom, move it little bit to a top, so that little bit different color is there. Now it is touching like this thing right from the left top every side, so we can give a little bit padding from all the side. Let's give like 10 padding from all the side. Okay, so well and good. We have given 10 padding from all the sides, so now this is looking okay. Now let's for our project, the thing is we have to export a gallery. So for that we need a gallery, and for gallery we need data. So for data I'm using this SharePoint list table demo, and this is the data that is with me, and I'm going to use this ID column, name column, age column, and email column. Rest of these columns are being created by SharePoint itself. From SharePoint also you can export this data to CSV. Simple. Here you have this export option, export to CSV. I'll click up here, and you can see up here I can export. I've already exported 2 times. Let me export one more time just to show you guys like what kind of data you get. So yeah, so I'm getting the data up here, so you can see up here. Okay, you won't get attachment. Okay, in CSV 0 means like no attachment, 1 means it contains attachment. That's it. It is a true false kind of a column, but other data you will get properly. Alright, well and good. Let me close this. So let's connect this list to our canvas app. For that what you need to do is go to data section, add data, go to connectors. Let's just scroll down a little. Let's wait. If it is taking time, let's search here SharePoint. Okay, so here SharePoint, I'll select my connection, and here I need to select my site. If you don't see your site up here, go to your this SharePoint list, just copy this path. Okay, before list, just copy this path. Anyways, I am seeing this LMC dev up here, so I'll select this. I'll select my list. I'll hit on connect. Simple as that. Table demo will be connected here. You can see up here it is being connected now. I'll go to my tree view, click on my screen. Okay, go to insert, and I'll insert a blank vertical gallery. Okay, so as soon as I insert it, let me decrease its size. Okay, and for data source I'll connect it to table demo. That's it. Once you like do this, just wait and see the column name is ID, age, name, email. Okay, so I'll click outside and I'll create labels. Okay, the first one is ID. So for these labels, what I'll do is I'll give them background color of this green. I'll go up here a little bit darker green. I'll give for font color, I'll use white. Okay, let's give semi bold ID. Okay, then we have a name. Okay, then let me copy these two, copy paste. Then we have age and email. Okay, age and email. Okay, well and good. ID, name, age, email, like these four column I'm going to show in my gallery. So firstly I'll select all of these. Let's change their width to 250 maybe. Okay, now they look okay. Let's keep this here, move this up here, move this. So see, if I like touch this, so there is no spacing between them. How to give a spacing? Click on your name here. See, it is written 372, so let's make it 374, so that 2 pixels gap is there between them. See, 2 pixels gap. Again, you can do the same thing for like this age. It is 24, right? Make it 26, so 2 pixels gap will be there. Again, the same thing you can do for email. Just completely touch it with age label and then give 2 pixels gap. So you can give like 2 pixels gap, very well and good. Now move your gallery and touch your gallery with this one. Okay, wherever like your ID is starting, right? So see, this ID label is starting from 122. So I'll click up here. So I'll start, see this access 122, very well and good. For its Y should start wherever like this is ending. So let me properly align it, and for its width also I'll properly align it. Okay, 122, this looks okay. Okay, width also look okay. Little bit I can increase the width because sometimes there are scrolls up there. Okay, so this is looking okay to me. Now I'll click on, see this, now I'll click on this edit icon. Okay, I'll click on insert. I'll insert text input. Okay, so text input, why there, this template, gallery template padding, just make it 0. Okay, sometimes the issue is this. See, now it is starting from where there itself. Okay, otherwise if you give some template padding, let's say 10, so see 10 padding is inbuilt, so let's make it 0. And now what we need to do is for this text input, I'll go to its hover color, I'll make it white. I don't need any border color for this. I'll go to advanced. There is a property called focus border thickness. Let's make it 0 as well. Okay, I'll go to its property. For its background color, I'll use this light gray color. Okay, that's it. And default, and by default I don't want to show anything now. Okay, for width I'll say 250. Once like this is done, for Y I'll say 2, so the 2 pixels gap from the top, and for border radius I'll say 0. So this is the styling that I'm using. I'll copy paste this 4 times, 3, 4. For now I'll just manually align it. Okay, so see, again the same logic, it should start, I am just connecting these two, then 2 pixels gap, make it 252. Okay, again do the same thing for this one, completely align it and then give like 5042 pixels gap. Then for this also completely align it, then make 56. Okay, 2 pixels gap. In this way you don't have to create like separator lines. Okay, now why there's so much gap is here? Reason is very simple. See this, there is one property called template size. So if I make it 100, let's say, so see this, its size will decrease. So if I click on these, I'll select all of these. See, the height is 41, right? Let's make it 40, and the y is 2, so 42. If we make this template size as 42, so it will be like correct, right? If I play my app, this looks amazing, like an Excel it is looking like. Okay, so this is scroll. That is why I've given the gallery size a little bit larger, so that a scroll doesn't come over. See, if I make like this, so scroll is coming over this, right? So you can make a little bit more. Okay, so that your UI looks good. Right, well and good. So we have designed this. Now here I need to see my ID. I'll go to its default property. I'll say up here this item dot ID. I'll just copy this code. For name, I'll say this item dot name. Name. For age, I'll say this item dot age. Okay. For email, I'll say this item dot email. Very simple. Okay. Well and done. Well and good. Okay. So I got my data up here. So this is the data that I have in my backend as well. Okay, now to export this gallery data, let me select all of these so that I can move it anywhere. Like if I wanted to keep it in the center of the screen, I can. Okay, a little bit to the left hand side. Anyways, this look okay to me. I'll go to insert, go to button. Here, see, I'll move this button here. Border radius, I'll give 100, so that complete round border it contains. Okay, here I'll say export to CSV. Okay, I rename this button as export to CSV. We can change the color. Okay, it is totally up to us. Let's keep this button here. We can change the color of this button by just clicking up here, and let me select this color. Okay, once you select this, again, see, the problem is this, there is some focus border thickness. See this dark border. If you don't want to see this dark border, again you have to go to advanced, focus border thickness, make it 2. Okay, make it 2. Properties, see this hover color it is giving this color. I don't want this color. I want the color related to my background color. Okay, so I'll say self.fill. So see, this time the color is related to my color, the color that I'm using. See, this time if I hover, see, this button looks way better than before. So this is how we design. Okay, now the designing part is done. Next part is giving functionality. So for functionality, what we need to do is, so see this data we have with us, right? So this is a table. Okay, this is a table. So to export to CSV with the help of flow, we need to convert this table data or this record to a JSON format. Okay, I'll click on this button, go to advanced. There is a property called on select. So I'll click on select, and here, see, in the formula section, if I write something like this, JSON, and name of my gallery is gallery 3 dot all items. If I say something like this, see, it contains error, and it will contain error. Reason, see up here, the value passed in JSON contain media. Why it contain, this gallery 3 contain media? Here there is no media, there are 4 columns, but this gallery is directly being connected to table demo, and inside my table demo I have this attachment also, right? So it will have a media. Okay, so this is why we can't directly use our gallery. So what we need to do is, I'll say we need to create an collection of 4 columns. Okay, why 4 columns? Because I'm only showing 4 columns, right? If I'm showing 10 columns, I will make collection of 10 columns. So how to make collection of exactly 4 columns? See, if you do something like this, if you say, let's say clear collect, okay, and here you say call gallery data. If you do like this, and here directly if you'll say gallery 3 dot all items, okay, man, this automatically is not coming, okay, anyways. So if you do like this, again this will be wrong. It will see this. If I double click on this coal gallery data, see up here, so it is containing unnecessary column, age, author. This column I don't need, right? I don't need these extra columns. There are so many extra columns are there, I don't need them. So I'll not use this, okay. Firstly, let me just copy this name. I'll not use this. Instead, what I'll do is I'll iterate my gallery for all with the help of for all function. To iterate gallery, I'll say gallery 3 dot all items, okay, and then I'll reference this gallery item 1 row as gal data, okay. This I can do. Then here I'll collect, okay, instead of clear collect, here I'll collect each, I'll pick each and every row, okay. So here this is the name of my this thing, and now here see, I'll firstly close the bracket so that I'll see no error. So indentation is done. Here see, I can like directly pick ID. For ID I can say gal data dot ID, okay. For name I can say gal data dot name, okay. For this thing, for age I can say gal data dot age. For email I can say gal data dot email. That's it. And if I hit on this button now, see this, what this coal gallery data contains, these 4 columns with all the data. Fine. So this is what we will use. Now once this is done, okay, now we can simply parse this collection, okay. Very simple. Simply use this, and here you can here what you can do is, what I can do is I can just set it to some variable, let's say JSON file, okay, just to show you guys that how this table data is being converted to JSON. Let me hit on export to CSV. If I click on JSON file, so you can see the JSON file has been created up here. Well and good, right? This is the JSON format, and this is table format, okay. This is table, this is JSON, this is what we needed. Okay, very well. So this is done. Now what we will do is, once like this is export to CSV, this is done, we will create a flow. So go to Power Automate on the left hand side, 5th option, and then create new flow. And here we will create one blank flow. So create a flow. You can create flow from templates as well, but in our case it is very simple flow, so we don't need template. Here I'll say gallery to CSV, something like this. I'll name this a flow. Don't use this PowerApps inbuilt connector, delete this. We will use PowerApp v2 connectors because this connector give issue, okay. So use this v2 connector instead. Very easy to use, though we just need JSON, okay. So here I'll say JSON file data. I'll name this JSON file data. For here I'll just give some test, okay. Just do the same thing, test. This will this what do you say, let's think of it as a variable. This test, currently I'm just providing test, but this thing will come from PowerApps, okay. I'll add a step, and here see, if you write data operations, right, say this data operations, inside data operation we have compose, create CSV table, this thing. So we will use create CSV table. Here in from, see, I can, if I use directly like this, okay, so this will throw me an error because this CSV table will expect me to see, this is a string, it will expect me to give it some JSON, okay. So I need to parse it. I need to say something like this, JSON, and inside, see, it is asking a string. So this is nothing but a string, it is not JSON yet. So I'll pass this thing up here. I'll click on OK. I'll delete this one. See, now it is correct. Once I'll save this, and once you will save this flow will get attached to your app. So see on the left hand side, currently it is loading. If you don't use v2 version, v1 sometimes it give error. Okay, so that is why we have used v2 version. So now I'll click on this export to CSV. I'll go up here, put semicolon up here. The name of my flow is gallery. See this, gallery to CSV dot run. I'll use dot run, and here see what it is asking. It is asking a text, JSON, file, data. So this is my JSON file. I'll copy here. I'll paste it up here. I'll play my app. I'll click on export to CSV. Okay, to check the run history, I'll see create a new tab. Here I'll say make dot power automate.com. Okay, no need for this extra things. And first thing first, I need to select correct environment. So see, my environment here is LMC dev. Okay, in PowerApps. So here also I need to select the correct environment, that is LMC dev. So see, LMC dev is being selected. I'll go to my flows. Cloud flow. See this flow is coming up here, right? I'll click up here, check its run history. See, it is successful. I'll click on this, and let's wait. I'll open this. So you can see up here, right? So this is the JSON that we were providing. So this JSON we provided it, and it converted this JSON to this table kind of format, right? With a comma separated. You can see like the data is comma separated, right? This is, so CSV is what, comma separated data, right? So we got data in a comma separated manner. Now either I can edit the flow from here, or I can edit the flow in my Canvas app itself. So let's edit from here. Let's add a new step here. I'll create a file. Create file. Let's create a file in SharePoint itself. So I'll go to documents. Let me just show you. Let's go to site content, document. Let's save this file here in this document folder itself. Okay, so here see. Okay, so sorry, not item but create file. Okay, item is wrong. Create file. Item is for like if I need to add a row inside my list. Okay, and this create a file will create this file. Okay, so I'll select my site name, LMC dev, folder path. Where do you want to create the file? It is saying. So see share document, and inside share document, if I wanted to save it here, so I can just see, I can just go back, and again if I click like this, share document, so inside share document it will create file name. It is saying what file name. So either I can give file name from my Canvas app, okay, or here I can give a manual. So let's give the file name from Canvas app. Okay, so I'll say file name. Here I'll just say test. So I'll click up here again. I'll select file name, file content. So the file content are coming from this. Okay, this create CSV table. So again, see, create CSV table output. I'll click on this. That's it. I'll save this step. So let's once you like save this, right, let's wait till it gets saved. So this got saved. We are getting one warning: you may break your PowerApps trigger. You may break your PowerApps triggered flow when changes on added connection. Okay, ignore this. Go to your Canvas app, click on, see this, Power Automate, refresh this flow, because you haven't edited it from here, you edited it in Power Automate, so this Power App doesn't know, so we have to refresh it so that it knows what kind of changes we did. Okay, now we need two parameters, right? One is JSON file, other thing is, what is the other thing? File name. See, file name it is asking. So either though I can create one text input up here, okay, saying that here, see, file, I'll say file name, something like this, one label, and one text input I can create. I can just copy this one, right, paste it outside, and default may on select may it is written like this. Let's remove it. So yeah, this is looking good. So let's say here, let me rename it as file input ctrl control. Okay, so this is file input control. So whatever I write in this, right, file input ctrl.text. So this is it. See, now the error is gone. I'll play the app. I'll give this file name as my Excel data. But see, I need to give extension also, right? CSV. I need to give correct extension also here. So we can, if you don't want to give this extension, so here we can do one more thing, right? We can simply use this concat assign, and we can say .csv. Okay, and then don't give like this. That's simple. Okay, if I hit on export to CSV, I clicked on this. I'll go to my flow, check its run history, if the flow is failing, running, or what is happening. So see, currently the status is running. Let me refresh it. It got succeeded. So the file might be created in this folder. So let me refresh up here, and you can see my Excel data.csv is here. So let me open this Excel. So I got my data in this, right? I got all of my data here. So very well and good, right? So this was my data. I think I pressed like 2 times, so I'm getting this data like 2 times. Okay. The reason it got like 2 times, okay, let me just tell you. See up here in this, what we are doing is we are not clearing this thing, right? We are not, see this again and again, see 20, it is starting from 1 2 3. If I again press this button, it will start again from 1 2 3. We are not clearing this. So after this, right, we have to write like clear, okay, and clear this collection. Otherwise there will always be some kind of issues. Okay, so this will clear this collection. Let me just cut it from here. I can keep this on the top before this flow start. Okay, so I can keep it up here. Now let me change this updated file, I'll say, and click on export to CSV. Again, I'll check its run history. So see, 4 seconds ago it got it ran successfully. See, updated file CSV. So this time you will see only like 20 record. Okay, so this is correct. So this is done. We are able to extract data, Excel file data up here. Okay, so very well, and very well we exported and we saved it up here, but we haven't exported it, right? We are manually going to the SharePoint, right? So how to like automate this thing as well? So I'll edit my flow. Here what I'll say is, so whatever like file I'm creating, right, generate a link. Okay, just search for SharePoint, and here see inside SharePoint you have one thing called generate link. Let me search for link, it will come. So see, create sharing link. So see, create sharing link for a file or a folder. So select this. Now which link it is saying you wanted to share. So let me select firstly my site, here libraries, document. Okay, ID, the ID of the file will come from the above, right? So this is the ID of the file. Okay, link type, it is saying can the end user can view and edit, can he only view? So you can select, I'll say view and edit. see this scope you have to select, like anyone with this link including anonymous can see, or only people in your organization can see. So I'll select people in my organization and save. Usually like this is how we do, right? People in our organization, we make view only or view on edit. If this flow fails for you, it can fail for you, so you need to check your the SharePoint setting, okay? That, like whether you can share files from your SharePoint or not. Okay, you can check that. Anyways, we have done this. Save this flow. Your flow is ready, okay, to test. I'll go up here. So firstly I'll refresh my flow. Okay, once I'll refresh it, I'll wait for a few seconds. It is currently loading, so let us wait. Okay, it is done. I'll play. I'll rename my file to new updated. Okay, wait. One more thing I need to do before I test it. Okay, this will create a file, right? But I need this file back to my Canvas app, right? So here I'll say PowerApps. There is one action for PowerApps. Here say respond to PowerApps or flow. Okay, so this will respond me back. So what will it is saying what you wanted to respond. So I'll say SharePoint file link. Okay, and what do you wanted to respond back? So see this sharing, this will create a link. I'll just share this link, so this will respond me back to this Canvas app. This link will be shared to Canvas app. Okay, now it is completed. I'll click on save. Let's wait till it get completed. I'll go up here in my Canvas app, refresh up here, and let's wait. Okay, now everything is done. I'll give my file name as new final Excel final file. Okay, and hit on export CSV. Okay, see, this time it is taking a little bit time. One more thing I had to do, I didn't do it. So let me here. So here I have to write a launch function. Okay, launch launch, and close up here. I'll say dot SharePoint. So basically this whole thing will contain a link. Okay, see this data type is text. This whole thing will contain a link. So this SharePoint file link is coming from here, right? SharePoint file link. So this whole thing will contain see this text, and we will just launch this link. Okay, so I told you, right, this Excel is like we are opening manually. The file would get created here. See new file, but here I'm opening it manually. So how should we open this file? Or from Canvas app itself, we don't have to go to the SharePoint document folder. So by doing this, you have to write this launch function, and you have to write this whole code inside this launch function. Okay, and after this thing run, you have to put dot, and what is the output here? So this is my output that I wanted to show. Okay, so see this time what will happen. So I will just say new final. Okay, and hit on export. See this time what will happen. It will automatically open this link for me, right? So this is what our task was. I can click on edit. So once you click on edit, see we can't edit a CSV file. Okay, it will convert it to XLSX format. So you can even check up here, the format is now being changed. See, XLSX format. Now you can ask your end user if they want to create it to a table. They can. Okay, format as a table. They can do it like this. Okay, and they can even export this to their local. So it is up to them. You can even automate this part, but in this video we just exported this gallery data to CSV. Okay, So this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe this channel, don't forget to like this video. I will appreciate your comments. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye.